Buckle my shoe.
Ethan's stupid ass made up a game.
Welcome back to another episode of ET Homegrown.
E to the T to the home to the grown.
I'm Ethan.
That's Tony.
I'm sorry. I didn't know we were going straight to me.
Well,
Skipping around.
E.T.
And then you're homegrown.
Exactly.
If you guys are wondering what happened to Tony's hair, he just put on a different Lego piece today.
Yeah. Basically, he got a toupee on. I get what you get.
I'm
This
wearing
is
a
real.
tube.
This
I'm
is
wearing
real.
a tube.
A tube?
Tube. Have you ever heard that? Probably from your barber when he was looking at your head. He's like, "Are you wearing a tube?"
I'm his barber. I never said that. Okay then.
Welcome back, guys. It's been a week or two since the last greeting. I did create a game that is going to be at the end, so if you want to see it, stick around. It'll be horrible.
What you been up to?
What have I been up to? I fucking saved a Russian old lady. I'll tell you what, there's nothing more terrifying. I really thought it was a special person, like someone who needed a special, has a person that walks with them type thing.
Right.
I'm walking in the middle of the night doing security. I picked up this fucking like steering wheel cover and I was throwing it to Hunter like a frisbee, and all we hear is and I'm like, no fucking shot.
Like
and
Dory?
And I hear again and I did it in the video because I was taking a video of Hunter running to catch this fucking thing, and I just go back, and then I hear like crying. So then I go over here, and there's this just old, big Russian lady sitting on the ground, no shoes on.
Like
she didn't
huge?
look homeless.
Huge?
Yeah, huge. Like me and Hunter could have tried to get her up, but it didn't look like she had the stability.
You need a forklift?
Come to find out, she just got memory problems. Walked out there and didn't understand what was going on. But there was a second where I looked at Hunter. This is the fucked up person in me. I was like, keep her pushing, or like it's not not technically on property. Like, we keep her pushing. Good thing we didn't. You know what I mean? She was saying shit in a different language. She was over here like speaking something Ukrainian, Russian, whatever. But she just kept saying the same shit, just it. And we were trying to talk to her. She had no idea what we were saying. Come to find out, she was saying blanket, blanket. That's not how people talk.
How'd you find that out?
Another Russian lady came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she didn't speak.
The bigger Russian lady? Like one of those dolls or what?
That's good. No, she came out the house, dude.
I mean a smaller one.
Yeah, it was a smaller lady. That's good. Like the nesting dogs.
Right.
That's good. But yeah, I saved her. And then afterwards,
Went over that nigga's head when you said it though. But yeah, continue.
No, I heard it, dude. I've seen the movies. I know how they work.
No, but he said oh, another one came out of her.
I said
Like
yeah.
those dolls, and then when I said a smaller one, you're like, yeah, like those nesting dolls. That's why we was laughing
No,
about.
I think he got it the first time because he said that was good.
That was good. Yeah.
It was good.
But no, she came out.
Write it down, folks.
Shut the fuck up.
It was good.
I'll tell you what. I met another Ethan during that whole interval as well.
Younger
Did you
or
never
older?
think?
I don't know. I didn't ask. No, they're kind of like unicorns. Have you met another Ethan?
Yes.
What did he look like besides?
The other Ethan that was fucking on the girl that he was fucking on, I'm not even gonna say a name. Yeah. Okay. His
Wait.
name is Ethan.
There was another Ethan that was
That
fucking
went
on.
to MP.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is crazy descriptive.
Well, I wasn't gonna go into detail. Okay, we're not snitching over
There's
here.
only 3 Ethans that went to my high school.
And you knew all of them. Okay, so
No,
but
and
that's the thing I'm trying to say.
there's no hate, but I've never seen another Ethan like me, dude. There's no other cool Ethans,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up.
Like, if you're one, hit me up. Let's hang out. But usually they're either like super into the military, which is cool, super gay, which is cool,
Bro.
or super disabled, and
Tony,
that's cool too.
all the
He
super
said-
gay ones are probably like, yeah, I'm the shit. I've never met an Ethan like me.
No,
I think you fall under
Bro,
a category.
every person does that.
no, like these ones are like classified homosexuals. They have boyfriends. You
Okay,
know?
what do you think they classify you as?
Straight? I don't know.
Weird?
I don't know. I didn't say they were weird. I'm just saying there's not like me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you think, like, when you walk by, they're like, that's a cool Ethan right there?
No.
A rare species.
They don't ever say that.
like if there was a citadel of Ethans, dog, I'm definitely Ethan number 1. You know, like I was the
This
one.
nigga
that
thinks he's head ape, and now he thinks he's Rick number 1.
I'm Rick Prime. That's who I am.
Yeah,
I'm Ethan
right.
Prime. No, it's just
You guys drop a few cooler Ethans in the description.
Oh, God.
In the comment
If your name
section.
is Ethan and you're
I'll tell you
watching
what.
this, stand up for your name, bro.
There's got to be some famous ones out there that have done way cooler shit than
the
this.
only Ethan that I know. Like whenever I'm like, yeah, my name's Ethan, they're always like, oh, like Ethan Hawke, because that's Tony Hawk's son.
Yeah.
That's crazy because when I was a kid and I was like, yeah, my name's Tony, they'd be like Tony Hawk. And that makes sense, but nobody fucking says Ethan Hawke. You know what I'm saying?
But that's another
Like, nobody
that's
knows.
another cooler person than him.
He exists. Google it. He exists. Hey, Tony's going to throw up a picture of Ethan Hawke.
No, I'm not. It's not happening.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nobody would recognize
Hey, the
him.
metallic taste in my mouth is gone now. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that. Aaron, glad I had to suffer. Thank you.
Metallic.
Well, your stupid ass wanted to be like, Aaron, what's gonna be something that's gonna be hot for you? I said, oh, I got something that's gonna be hot for me, but you got to try it first.
Well, yeah, because
So tell them about it. Tell
here's
them
the
about
thing.
it.
We're gonna play a game, and I was thinking of a punishment, but this guy Aaron, he don't like. I don't know. I was talking to Tony, and he's like, "You got to get something Aaron's gonna be cool with, because he'll just straight up say no." And I was like, "You're right. Let me call him."
I don't even want to do this.
I know, but this is
I
in your
feel
realm.
bad for whoever's gonna have to take
You're
this.
going to take it 9 times in a row.
I feel bad for whoever's gonna have to take this though.
But I was trying to think of something, and spice is something that Aaron is in the realm of. He's likes the spiciest shit I've ever known someone to like, and then Tony is on the opposite spectrum of that, where he likes things to be sweet and savory. So
Shit.
I thought, why not do some spice? But I had to call Aaron and be like, whoa, what spice is gonna put you quaking in your boots? And he's like, oh, I got one. And I was like, nah, for real? And he's like, yep. You know what's funny is this guy.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, well, when we were at Rite
Don't
Aid.
try this at home.
We were at Rite Aid looking for a buzzer. This guy Tony
Yeah,
goes.
you're gonna try this at my house. That's why.
This guy Tony goes. Oh, they don't have the habanero stuff here. I said, oh no, Aaron has it already. He goes, oh shit, for real? I was like, yeah, don't even stress. You're not getting out of this one, buddy.
Shit's fucking laced. Have you show him what it comes in?
Bro, he came in a fucking. I asked him when he pulled this out. I said, "What dealer did you get this from? This looks like some black market dust."
Alley,
Oh,
Dude.
God.
It looks like the rust they take off like World War II tanks. You know, that's what's really getting us.
You can only find those dealers behind Mexican restaurants.
Asian restaurants.
Bro, I met a guy who's got a fucking fragrance dealer. Like the dude who gets him fucking high-end fragrances for cheap. And I'm like, yeah.
That's redonk.
Yeah, I was telling Aaron about this, and he goes, you know he's gay, right?
Is it like,
I was like, no.
Booster? Like,
Sorry.
like somebody stealing it and then selling it?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
they're like making their own at home or something, you know?
this guy does make his own
No, I
fragrances.
was like this. I said, what? This nigga walks up to me and be like, bro, I know this will smell good on your skin. Like, come on now. Come on. I know this will smell good on you. Like, bro.
He said, this is your style right here.
Bro, like, come on now.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Come on.
You know, none of those binged on my door when he was fucking saying it. I was like, dude, that's cool. I don't have one of those. Like, I was just so new and green into it. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool.
Bro,
a fragrance dealer.
You gotta
That's
think of
fucking
it, bro. You gotta think of it, because how is that fragrance dealer gonna be like, yeah, this smells good, bro. It's gonna smell good on you. You gonna like this
He's
one.
probably selling the same shit to everybody.
No, probably. He's like, bro, this one?
Or this is somebody who doesn't steal that many things and just has the one person.
But my
he
thing,
sells it
my
to.
thing is this: you could easily go to any store and get fucking cologne, bro. But my thing is, you got a fucking cologne dealer, my nigga. You know what I mean? That's
Well, I
just-
mean, I imagine
for me personally,
he's throwing deals.
Yeah, you can't be in the game and not. You know what I
There's
mean?
anything I know about a fucking booster, dude, is they sell it for cheaper than the store does. That way people buy it from them.
No, yeah, that's cool. But like to
Would-
have a whole
would you call
business out of it?
Would you
it's
call
crazy.
him your fragrance dealer though?
No. That's insane. That's insane.
That's all I gotta say. It's not a booster if you're calling him that. I'm sorry.
Oh god, he made it seem like this dude wears suits and shit. Like that's a cigar cutter.
That
Like
was a fucking trench coat.
So which one you want this week, huh?
Like,
That's pretty
like
dope.
that one kid in the fucking high school movies.
no, I was thinking of that movie Robots when he pulls out their watches and they're like, "Don't buy us, we're fake." You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Fuck you.
that's cool.
Yeah, no, but that didn't pop up on the radar, and I really took in what he said, and then started like smelling my colognes differently. I was like, you know, and this motherfucker, he's like, if you put lotion on your skin and then put the cologne on, it's gonna stick better. And I really felt like I was learning from the guru fragrance dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It was.
Glad your focus is on your smell lately. You can really tell.
I've never been a stinky guy.
No, that's not. That's not his cologne.
No, but he sprayed a bunch before we fucking left his
Yeah,
house.
no, I told him, I was like, you like to stay fresh? Put it in the dread.
And that's not how you stay fresh.
Cut it off.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night there was a split second where I thought I was about to have to like defend myself on my dread here, because I went to a bar and there was 4 black dudes out in the smoking section. Totally cool. I was chatting with them before, but then they noticed I had a dread and they were like, "Oh, what's up with that?" And I was like, "Oh, you know," I had to give him the whole spiel, like I had a braid, it was cool. And he's like, "You know what? I support that." And in my head, I'm like, thanks, but let me add that one to the list.
So we should have got it on video.
This dude had no front teeth though, so he was like, "I support that." It was pretty good. He was just missing them. I don't know. He had a, you know, this is what I don't like, is when people play the system in front of people who aren't. You know what I'm saying? So like this guy, he was at the pool table that has a busted side where you could just grab the balls at the end,
Right.
and you don't gotta keep paying for games. Now I'm on the table that works, and I gotta keep putting quarters in that bitch. You know,
Sounds like you just got the shit under the
no,
sun.
yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. I don't like to see someone else get the advantage in
Was he
front of
gonna
me.
put quarters in even though he didn't need to?
I don't know.
Is that what you wanted out of him?
I mean, but
That's what he
you
wanted.
know,
Did you want him to
Yeah.
sit down and be like,
I want him to
"Your
pay for the
table, sir."
games. No, and it was funny
Want him to
because
throw you $1 for your game every once in a while.
when we first got there, I saw him do it, and I was like, "Oh shit, got the lick on the free games, huh?" He was stayed back to me. This big dude too, like big 400-pound black guy with dreads, no front teeth. This motherfucker was just like, and that's it. Like that's all I got. I was like, nice.
That's probably like a table that they permanently just have open.
Yeah, probably. And then there was a Mr. T type. He was the security guard, not like in will, but like in look. This
So he was just
motherfucker.
bald and buff.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
And he was telling a story about how his girl cut off her dreads and then wanted new ones, so she got these little baby ones, and they started coming out. And he said, "Those are some stepsister locks," and that was like his whole punchline. And I said, "Ha ha."
Not a
For
funny
him.
joke.
No.
Not a funny
But he told the whole. You could tell. It's
He
not
said,
his
"Hey,
day
everybody,
job.
listen up."
Yeah. No, it was so good that the dude with dude with no front teeth stopped listening and went on a phone call during that whole situation, and I'm just standing there like,
So,
that's funny.
Pretty good.
But yeah, that's
but no,
my week.
Let's talk about fucking yesterday.
Oh, working?
What happened yesterday?
We smoked crack for the first time.
it wasn't,
I seen this video on your story.
Yeah.
wasn't even crack.
No, it wasn't crack. Don't put that on.
No, it
us,
was like,
but it looked
um,
like a crack setup.
It looked like a heat lamp over some weed.
Yeah, it was a heat. It was a
Pretty
heat
much.
lamp, and then it was like it
A
had
Jesus
screens on
candle.
it, and then he would put like hash, and then like he had weed that he pressed, and it's a lot smoother than fucking regular weed. He put regular weed in that bitch. Instantly started coughing, bro.
To be fair, we were huffing on this fucking
Bro,
tube
we
for like
was.
half an hour
We was-
straight.
bro, we was just
Like,
sitting there.
we're just, and it just kept,
speaking about puffing
he
on
just
tubes.
kept fucking. What do you want?
A little fucking.
But not fucking. It was cool because it was like a roulette, bro. Like every time you spin it, it was like something different.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine it like, you know, like when they put the people up on the circus and then they throw knives at them, similar to something like that, except with
For
weed
the
on
people
it.
that didn't see it on your stories, explain how that was built. This isn't the same one I hit at your house.
No, the contraption pretty much. The way bro brought it up though, he made it sound like it was some diabolical thing that was gonna kill us or
He
something.
said, "Oh, you want me to set it up?"
No, yeah, because this dude, the plumber we were working with, this other dude walks in, and the plumber was like, "Yo, you got the setup with you?" In front of all of us, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I got it in the truck. What you mean?" And he goes, "You want me to set it up?" And that's when the big boss comes in and is like, No, that's mine.
I was gonna say, you got the one with the T on it. But continue.
But the big boss comes in and she goes, yeah, set it up. Set it up for him. Let him see it. This motherfucker goes, you sure you want it? Like me and Aaron at this point, I'm looking at Aaron. I was like, is this a challenge?
Sounds
Like,
he sounds like a James type.
right. No, definitely. But not alcoholic, you
Not
know?
like retarded.
Yeah. But no.
He's dope as fuck.
He was cool. This
all about weed and stuff.
motherfucker brings this setup,
Bro,
puts it
let me show
on
you the
2
joints.
buckets. He's like, at first he's like, yeah, I need a flat space, like a big space.
Picture of the joints.
You seen them?
I seen about his story.
Yeah, let me check
I didn't
that.
believe they were joints at first. I was like, no, wait, they're working on a house. That has to be like some
Six-
type of tool.
6 ounces in that joint. And he
Shit.
sells them $1 a gram. So 171 grams, $171 for that joint.
Fat joints was like that big.
Yeah.
Shit, huh?
And it's all his own grown weed, I think. Anyway, he
don't know
sets
if it's
this
grown
fucking
weed.
shit up, and at first I didn't really realize the craftsmanship until I'm like
Oh, God.
30 minutes in. At first I'm
We're
like,
just high as shit
I'm
staring
looking at
it
this
like-
fucking thing like, what the fuck is this, bro? It's just got like rods and a fucking lamp and a candle underneath
just
and a
made this?
screen, and I'm like, yeah, he just made it. He makes them. That's his
Engineering.
thing.
It's called the lab. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
it's like a party thing. Like you put it under, and literally, you remember the nugs my grandpa used to put in his pipe, like how
The
teeny they
small-
were.
Right.
He puts that on one of the screens,
But
and
it's
then you
all
just-
like pressed,
yeah.
and like it's all like he presses weed down and like makes it so it's like not harsh, but like, and then he has
More
like
like a
hash
puck.
and shit like that too.
Yeah,
that he
so
puts there.
hit that. There was 3 hoses. There's a main vein, and
That
then
goes
2.
straight. It goes straight up into the hose, and then there's 2 off to the side that you can still hit too.
Jeez.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we had the top one. We continue.
That's
For
like
30
some-
minutes straight, we was puffing this fucking thing. And then on minute 30, he goes, I got one mixed with mushrooms if you want to try that. I go, what?
It was pressed mushrooms.
It's pressed mushrooms, weed, and he said, what, a rosemary or sage or some
No,
shit?
he said that he put sage in there just for the smell. He doesn't smoke, but he said he smokes the shrooms because it doesn't give you the psychedelic. It just gives you like the body.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Did
so
you
at
guys
first,
try it?
oh yeah. But at first I was like, I don't
Yeah,
know
I
about
was
that.
like,
But
I
he was
don't
standing
know.
there with it in his head, like, no, you're good.
Because like
you know,
he presses them into like
little
capsules.
shit nugget looking
That
things.
little like pucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're like that big.
Like,
and it's
yeah.
just like he has like the weed, and it's all in different jars.
Like
and
if
shit.
weed was.
And you could
chips.
see the mushroom within it, and like
It
he was-
tasted just like mushroom.
as I'm hitting it, he goes, "Yeah, you're gonna feel the hit. It's gonna go through your body and down your spine." And I'm like,
God,
"What the fuck?" And Aaron, when he put it on, Aaron looked at me. He's like, "You can hit that. I gotta drive the box truck." I was
God.
like, "Fuck, you're right."
So did you hit it?
Yeah, I ended up hitting a little bit of it. I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah.
I really didn't feel the whole thing he was talking about, but I probably just needed to take a more direct hit of it, you know.
Right.
But no, shit was cool. And then, like I said, 30 minutes in, now I'm realizing the craftsmanship of this fucking thing.
Yeah, it was actually filthy.
Because there was a thing on it that slides, and it had an A. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, he went to the dollar store and just got a letter A for this thing. And then I look at it, and it goes LAB, and it's all finely crafted. I'm like, holy shit, this isn't just some rinky-dink little fucking thing. This is something cool.
Yeah.
And then we
He's
got
probably been working on it for some years.
years, yeah, and he sells them.
Really?
And yeah, he sells them, like makes them for different people and shit. But he invited us
I would
to a
look at that
private
one,
smoke
no doubt.
lounge
Oh, wow.
in Tacoma.
Tacoma.
It's a weed lounge.
When are we going?
And he said that he does stuff in Puyallup too.
He told us to bring the equipment, or
Oh.
Aaron was kind of pitching that we
I was
could.
more or less saying because if it's a private smoke club, I was thinking like
this equipment.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh.
I was saying like I was like bro like I was like yeah we can do an interview there if you want to. I was like we
Find a
can-
little
I
spot.
was
That'd
like
be cool.
I was like if you can talk to them and like set it up and basically allow them to bring our stuff, then I was like we can come there
Yeah.
and do it there. We can interview the person that's throwing it, you know what I mean, and him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then that gets us into
Yeah.
you know, people are gonna be like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Right.
Either way, though,
Yeah.
he wanted to do it. Like we were talking about, and I was like, "Yeah, or you could just come and do a podcast." And he's like, "Bro, I'd love to. I'll bring up the thing, and we could just fucking go."
He was
Bro.
like, is your guys' show THC friendly? And we're like, yes, sir.
I'm like, it's actually
THC
based
based,
around it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Told him about the company we worked with last year for Smidgen.
Captain Yaddy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was cool. That was cool. I did not expect it. I got paid to do it, which was cool. You know, I saw a
sure.
dead rat. Talked to some Mexicans that don't really know too much English, or Salvadorians. You keep saying Salvadorian. I'm pretty sure it's El Salvador.
They're from El Salvador.
So they would be El Salvadorian, right? Or would it just be Salvadorian?
Fucking
Is it
Jesus.
just El Salvadorian because that's how Americans read it? Like that's what they translate
That's
to
like
Spanish?
what Docs is.
The
He's
from El
Salvadorian.
Salvador. El Salvador. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
But you get what I'm saying? Like how cancer in Spanish is El Cancer. Is Salvador in English just El Salvador? Is that what we did to them? Or are they
No, I'm
like,
pretty sure it's how that's written on a map.
who wrote the map?
I think they're from Venezuela,
I don't think-
actually.
Whoa. Imagine if you go to different countries, do their maps have different fucking names for each country?
I think it might be something just agreed upon by the world,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
Like they're all like, hey, we're going to use this map.
Right.
Or they're just like, what are the names of the fucking, cities? And
I'm sure there's like different names for the locals, you know? Like they
Well,
call that
yeah.
the hood, you know
Well,
what I'm
no
saying?
shit, no shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, Germans aren't calling it the fucking hood. I tell you that.
The hood.
Fucking
That was pretty good.
careful.
That was pretty good. But my week has been good. What about you, Tony? Anything new? You told me you had life that had been lived, so let's hear about it.
Are you talking about me almost crashing my car?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
when I earlier was like, you got anything written? You're like, I've lived life.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So, tell
I've been living life. You know what I'm saying? No, I've been watching all of the Marvel movies in order.
Mm-hmm.
Bangers. I'm on like the Black Widow movie, which is like fucking 15 movies deep. You know, I'm fucking in there like somewhere.
Yeah.
It's great. I've never watched them in order. It's like watching them for the first time again.
Yeah. Which is cool. That's
pretty sick when you fucking can throw everything together.
how I feel
It's like
every
a puzzle.
Christmas time for Harry Potter. It's always brand new for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But no, yeah.
That's it. That's
Been working some OT, you know.
Yeah.
I just got a bunch of fucking. They had like a barbecue at my work, and there was like fucking big ass trays with
leftovers.
full of ribs. Yeah. So I brought some fucking ribs home, probably like a cool fucking 20 ribs.
Chat.
And a thing of fucking mac and cheese, like a half pan of mac and cheese. Pretty excited about that.
Would it be too much for you to throw in a little montage of all the tweaker shit you've seen at work? All those little camera videos?
Yeah, it would.
Oh God, it would.
I mean, I figured it'd be
Thanks
pretty
anyway.
easy.
You know what I'm saying? I did. I did think of a question because we've all worked security. You know what I'm saying? That's something we've got in common. We've probably had to run into some crazy shit. What would you rank? Probably pull something from your top 3 craziest shit. We'll start with Aaron.
I don't know, bro. I worked security for 3 years, bro.
If I were to guess off the stories you told me, probably like that trash can thing. But you might have seen some crazier shit than that.
Ethan, you go first, nigga. Y'all niggas still work security. Why you throwing
I had
me
a
with that
fucking Walmart gangster try to get up on me.
Really?
Yeah, this motherfucker was in the he was in the apartment complex I was in, and he was out by a car. It was fucking 12:30 or like 2 o'clock in the morning. He was out by a car, got out the car, looked at me because I was driving slow past because it's fucking the ring I do, and he like says whoa, and so I stop the car. I get out just a smidgen, stand up over the car. I'm like, what's up? You need help or are you good? Didn't say nothing. So I was like, okay, get in the car. I can drive a little bit forward. Look to my right. This motherfucker is full sprinting at the car. He comes to the driver's
Is this
side.
like a normal person? Or like
No, I have no. This is the okay. Comes to the car. I crack the window because he's already like talking with spit in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, so I crack it just like a smidgen, and he starts telling me about how he's the realest gangster and how I shouldn't ever talk to him like that. I don't know what the fuck he thought I said was the whole thing, but he had
well,
me.
you did pop out the car and say, "What's up?
Like,
You good?"
I'm done.
Like, come on now.
but this guy's I can see the whites of his eyes on all circles. You know what I mean? Like he was tweaking, and he's talking about how he's the realest gangster and all this shit. And I looked at him, I go, I think the real gangsters are in sight at this hour. And he fucking lost it. He's like, whoa, dude. And he's fucking
Did at any point you think he was gonna like? Try
I
to
thought he was
break
gonna
the
start
window?
socking the window, so I started like slowly moving forward, and he's fucking walking with me, just fucking screaming, talking about he's a real blood, he don't know who he knows, and all this shit. And I just rolled up the window and just continued on, and he walked off the other way. And then as I'm going through, I see two people hugged up against the side of a building, and I roll down the window and I'm like, hey guys, and they're like, we're trying to hide from him. And I'm like, understand. 5-10 minutes, then shake it. I was like, he's going that way, so if you guys get out the back end, you should be fine.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Like, that guy was on a mission that night. I don't know what he was doing, but he was cracked up, coked up, fucking sucked up. I don't know.
That's fucking good.
But that was probably, and then I ran into a tweaker trying to get her life straight after. I was like, what are you doing? I pulled up on them tweaking hard, and they had the foil out and everything, like right in front of somebody's apartment. And I go, what are you doing? You can't do drugs here. And they go, oh my, like the lady looked so sad. She was like, oh, I'm so like embarrassed. And the dude was just standing there like a fucking turtle, like just hunched and looked at me and was like, oh, we're moving.
He's a pro.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then I did
He's been there.
That's what the females do every single time.
Bro, so shook, bro.
They always be like, I'm so sorry.
They
like,
never,
bitch, you knew what you were doing,
right.
bitch. Like, come on now.
It's like they never expect you to call them out too, because the guy I was the fragrance dude was sitting shotgun. Okay, so I was like, y'all can't be smoking drugs here, and that's why they were like, and then fucking we do the circle and we're coming back. I come to the same spot that I seen them. And I'm like, oh, they're gone. They left foil and shit on the thing. And I was like, and then I look up because I had stopped. And I look up through the thing, and this bitch is walking with intent, like right towards the car, bro. Like shooken, like nothing else. Like blinders is on. She's just walking at the car, like straight on. Goes to the side, goes to my window, goes, and fucking keeps going. And I roll down the window. I said, wait a minute, come here. What the fuck was that? And then she gives us this whole story about how she's trying to get her life right. But this is what was super funny is in the middle of it, she's like, I'm trying to get my life right. That guy, I feel like you guys saved my life. Like God exists. That guy was trying to hurt me. And then on top of that, he was trying to take more of the drugs. And I was like, oh, really? And he's like, and then she starts crying and she's like, I'm pretty sure he stole my $5.
That's fucked up.
I looked at the dude next, the fragrance man. I look at him and I'm like, trying not to laugh in her face right now because that's not what she needs. And I go, no, he took your $5. Oh, yeah. Her name was like Sheila D something. And she was like, I get along with all the dudes because I got D in the middle. I was like, I don't know what dudes want to chick with D in the middle. I don't know any of those. But yeah, that's probably the craziest shit I've run into, you know? And that was like 2 encounters in a whole 8 months of work in security. You really don't run into much.
Yeah, it's rare and far in between.
Nah, if you work downtown in Seattle, you
shit. I also have the luxury where if it's
third,
like
third, second, you know that Target right there?
What was the name of this site again?
I said the Target that's over there.
I don't know the Target now.
Oh, well, there's a Target on like, I'm pretty sure it's second or third, one of them. There's like a Target and like a Walgreens or something. But no, I was working there, and I guess this would be one of my crazy stories. This is one of the stories you were talking about. But no, fucking, I'm on my break. I'm chilling in the car. I think I'm hitting my vape, probably smoking a blunt or something. I don't even remember. But there was supposed to be someone that switched with me at the front desk. It was his turn to sit at the front desk. And I remember fucking, I'm like chilling, bro, and I hear this nigga start yelling, bro, like tweaking, bro. And this dude fucking picks up a fucking garbage, like them garbage cans on the side of the fucking roads, like they're heavy as fuck. And he lifts it over his head and he looks out the window and then he turns around and fucking throws it into the street, bro. And I'm like, I'm not trying to get out, bro. What the fuck, bro? So like I'm just like looking and when he did that, like where I was at was basically at the corner, and the building I was watching was like basically at the corner too. But the main door I couldn't really see, and he was continuing to walk that way. So then that's when I was like, oh my god, bro. Like I was just like, I was like in my head I was thinking that he wasn't sitting there. You know what I mean? Like the guy wasn't sitting at the front desk. So I get up and fucking I start walking over there, and he's like trying to push, you know, those revolving doors.
Yeah, I got one of those at my job.
He's trying to push that, bro, and fucking he like takes one step back, bro, and I tell you, he kicks it, boom. That like the one of the doors, like they lock in place, but you can like knock them out of place.
Right.
So if he would have done that to like 2 more, he would have gotten in the building. You know what I mean? So he kicked that one, it fucking flew back, hit the other one, and then fucking if low key, if it wasn't for me, bro, saying something, because I was it's like fucking, I don't know, it's hella late. There's like nobody on the street, but a whole bunch of tweakers that were chilling at the Target.
Right.
It's like a bus stop right there. But like I like yell like, what the fuck are you doing? And he like turns around and fucking like takes off running, bro. He's like tweaking
Away from you?
Yeah, he runs away from me. He didn't run at me. No, I'm too tall. When tweakers see me, they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, no, I'm sorry.
I noticed that though. They really don't fuck with the tall ones.
No, and fucking what is it? Yeah, he took off, and you know the other nigga had to do the report. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. You can watch the cameras to see what happened because you were supposed to be here. But
so he wasn't there the whole time?
No.
Damn.
I don't know where the fuck he was at, bro. I had to go find him.
Bullshit.
But the second craziest fucking thing, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it was the nastiest fucking thing I've seen, bro. This wasn't even in Seattle. This was in Puyallup. Fucking right there at Sunset, bro. Fucking, I get a call, and it's the dentist office is calling me, telling me they have a tweaker in the lobby, right? And they're like, we need him gone. I was like, okay, no problem. I go over there, bro, and when I tell you, bro, I don't know if like every tooth in his mouth was rotten or something, bro, or he shit himself or something, bro, but this dude smelled so bad. Like as soon as you walked into that dentist office, bro, you couldn't even smell the dentist office smell. You know what I mean? You know that smell, right?
The smell of fear and fucking children crying.
Like, and bro, when I tell you, like, I walked in there and I was like, I like looked around, bro, and like the employees were like,
yeah, you were looking for confirmation. You're like, this guy? For real?
They were like, yeah, and I was like, and then the lady was like, and I was like, oh, fuck, bro.
She's like,
he's
you
over
got
there,
gloves?
he's over there like this, slunched over, fucking, he got candy on his lap that he took from the front counter, and I'm like, I walk up to him. It's a whole bunch of ladies. This was the thing too. I could have lost my job for this because fucking I'm not supposed to, if I go into like buildings and stuff, I can't say anything to them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So like the person that calls me has to say something to them, and I have to be in the background, like
just showing your presence.
Exactly. But like I like looked around and there's only ladies in here, so I was just like, what the fuck?
So I'm not gonna make them ask.
I was like, I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna, you know. He obviously wasn't listening to them. So then I go up and like I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta go. He like ignores me, and that's when I'm getting irritated. I'm like, okay, bro. Now you think I'm playing with you? Okay. So I kick that nigga's foot. I kick his foot, bro, so you can see I got the black forces on, nigga. I said, bro, you gotta go. I said, get up, bro. And then he's like. I'm trying to get help. No one wants to help me. I was like, you're not going to get help here, bro. I was like, I'm sorry to tell you. I said, they want you to leave. They called me, so you got to get the fuck out of here, bro. And then fucking, like, he ends up, like, fucking getting up but just talking shit, bro. And, like, the whole time, the smell's just getting worse, bro. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, God, bro. I'm not walking you out, bro. Just go. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, all right, the door's right there. Like, leave, you know? And fucking... once he goes out the fucking door, he like starts like digging in his ass, bro. Like I don't know what he was doing, but like I had to walk him off the property because the dentist office is like at the very end, and as soon as he basically like gets out of their property and gets onto my property, that's when I have to, you know, tell him to leave. And I was basically like telling him to leave, and he's like digging in his ass, bro. And I swear he turned, like as soon as he turns the corner, bro, all you see is this nigga drop his fucking pants, bro, and he spreads his ass cheeks open, bro, and just shits on the floor really quick, bro.
Oh, fuck.
just let it go out real quick.
Manually spreading the cheeks.
Bro,
that's smart because then it's not gonna hit the cheekage and no dirt. Bro, he don't got time to wash his ass.
No dirt, less dirt.
You still got a bad crack.
Bro, but when I tell you, bro, like, he did not, like, turn around. He did not, bro, he just kept going. Like, nothing happened, bro. Picked his pants up and just was, like, off. He was just...
It just left you there in awe.
I was just sitting, like, I'm around the corner. I seen him through the glass, you know what I mean? And I was like, I'm not even turning the corner, bro. I was like, I'm
not right.
I was like, report. Just walk the fuck away, bro. Like, fuck, bro.
God.
But no, that shit was fucking wild. I don't know. I have more stories, but like, I can't really remember them off of top. You know what I mean? Like,
been a long time.
Yeah, it has, bro.
Been a minute.
Fuck, dude, security's pretty easy. I have more problems with the bitches that run it. You know what I'm saying?
Sons of bitches.
Sons of fucking bitches, bro. PTO, prepare the others, bro. Not tell me, oh, we really need you. I don't give a fuck what you need, bro. I had the big boss the other day come in and yell at all of us because 4 people have crashed cars. Guess what? Those 4 people weren't even in attendance to the fucking meeting, bro. I'm getting yelled at saying, oh, people crashing cars. Why is this happening? What can you guys do, huh? What are you guys checking? And then he's like trying to threaten us saying, oh, I'm trying to find a way where if you guys crash a car, you guys have to pay for it. And I'm sitting there like, bro, you
like it's coming out of his fucking pocket,
bro. Yeah, I was like, you got me fucked up.
I remember another
head,
story. Bro. It was kind of wild. Fucking, I remember I get fucking called into work early. This is when I was working at Big Fish. You remember that on Alaskan Way, right by the pier.
Yeah.
And then your site was
gaming
not.
Company.
Yeah, your site wasn't too far from there.
Yep.
So fucking this is when I'm working there, bro. I get called in early, bro, and they're fucking talking about my manager's over here fucking talking about. Yeah, tweaker broke in. We don't know where he's at, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just waking up. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? How did a tweaker get in the building? And how don't you know where he's at, bro? Like that, like those were my main questions. You know what I mean? And then I fucking get there, and like at the time, I had this little ass fucking manager. Fuck that nigga. His name is Curtis. He's a bitch. Hate that nigga.
You heard that shit, Curtis?
Oh my god, he's a bitch. Okay. But no, fucking.
Fuck you, Curtis.
His short ass, bro. He's like fucking 5'2", I think. I don't even know how tall he is, but
not very tall at all.
Not very big.
But no, his little ass walk up to me. And he's like, "We gotta search every floor, find him, wooty woot." I'm like, bro, it took me an hour to get here, bro. You just let this nigga roam around for an hour, bro. Like what's wrong with you?
What places have you checked?
What places are good,
bro? Like, he didn't look at any floor, bro. On any floor, he waited for me to get
his
there.
little ass wasn't gonna approach nobody.
Spooked,
bro. And then the funny thing was, he went with me to every floor. He didn't want to go by himself. And like I'm just walking around like his little ass behind me. You know
if you see the guy, you should have just took off running, left his ass with
just tripped him or something.
Yeah. But no, fucking, I find this nigga. He's like eating snacks. You know what I mean? And he has like a backpack on. And like fucking, we like get his ass, or like I find him.
You
and
put him in a knapsack. Get his ass.
No, but we found him, and I said, bro, you got to get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? And my manager Curtis is he's like, you gotta be nicer than that. And I was like, bro, get out of the building. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get out of the building, bro. Like, you should not be in here. And then he's like, I'm so sorry, woo. And then fucking. Like, we get down to the main lobby.
Like, he's saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to be in there.
Oh, yeah. Like, what the
broke in, bitch.
But nah, we get to the main lobby, and he sits down, bro, and he's not trying to leave. And I'm just like, bro, get out, bro. And he's like, my feet hurt. I said, I don't care if your feet hurt. Get out of my fucking building, bro. And my manager's just, like, sitting there. And then, like, fucking the tweaker, he didn't like that. And he, like, swings off the backpack. You know what I mean? Like, he's about to start reaching for something in the backpack. So I grabbed the fucking backpack and I fucking yanked him down to the floor, bro. Like I yanked him so fast, bro. And then my manager's like trying to push me back, and I was like, bro, if he pulls something out, bro, and I get stabbed and I lose my fucking life because his ass doesn't want to fucking leave, I said, bro, your ass is getting sued, my nigga. Like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you got me so fucked up. Like, you're reaching for something, bro. I have no weapon at all. You're not about to, I don't know what you have in that backpack. And I don't even know if the backpack is yours. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I pull him down real quick. And then my manager, like, pushes him back up. And I was like, bro, get out. Like, what are you doing? And my manager's like, we can call the cops or you can get out. And he was like, yeah, call the cops. And I was like, no, bro, get the fuck out. I'm not calling the cops. They're not going to come. You know what I mean? Like, you're wasting my time, bro. Mm-hmm. And then fucking this nigga gets out finally. And he's just banging on the fucking glass, bro. And I'm just like, bro, I'm about to beat this nigga's ass, bro. So I go outside, bro, and I'm like, I walk up on him, and I'm just like, bro, if you need help, there's a fire department right across the street. Go fuck with them, bro. Like, why are you coming over here, bro? We're not helping you, bro. Like, we can't help you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if I call the cops and say that there's someone here and their feet hurt, they're gonna be like, oh, is it a fucking transient, whatever? And I'm gonna be like, yes. And they're gonna be like, okay, we'll have an officer there shortly, and then they're never gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
Cops don't ever fucking come.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with what I do. It's residential, and I'm in a car. I'm not getting out.
Oh, you know what that reminds me? I was gonna ask you that time when the fucking dude pulled up on you like I'm fucking gangster and shit. Was that one of the days where you had to spend the whole day at the same apartment complex?
No, I was there for like 20 minutes.
He probably left immediately after that. Huh?
Yeah,
I imagine.
I did. Yeah,
I would.
There's a few times where people have shut me down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here. Like I was towing this one dude's car. He's a Russian dude. I was towing his car because he was parked in a fucking fire lane. Him, his mom come out, and then they start cursing at the dude in fucking Russian. And then the mom looks at me and she's like, he's been here 10 minutes. And I'm trying to like be nice and be like, actually, ma'am, it was 20 minutes. Like, and I'm trying to like, you know, because she doesn't speak fucking great English. So I'm like, at 20 minutes. And she fucking rolls her eyes at me. And so I get out. I'm like, I can show you the picture. And I'm like going to show her the picture. This fucking Russian dude starts fucking like going in at me. And I'm like, ooh, okay. So I step back a couple of spaces. And I'm just sitting there kind of watching. And then he goes, how come you're parked in a fucking fire lane? And I was like,
I'm parked in a fire lane because your ass is getting towed. I'm doing my job.
I didn't know that if I was right or wrong there. So I was like, you got me. But still, I told him, I was like, I can be there because I am an emergency vehicle.
Did you have
technically.
the lights on?
Yeah. And I was like, and I'm an emergency vehicle technically. He goes, really? And I go, yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta be confident.
This was like week 4. This was like week 4, and I'm not sure if I don't know if I'm really supposed to be there. So that's why I was like, you got me. I don't know. And then after that, he starts cursing some more in Russian, talking to this dude, ends up paying the drop fee. So then I'm standing there just kind of like hands in pocket, kicking my shoes around, looking at the floor because I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be parked there. He had me, bro.
Why didn't you get in the car?
Because I'm supposed to like watch and make sure, you know, shit don't pop off while the tow truck dude's doing his thing.
Right.
I mean, I don't have to. I'm actually told not to, but I feel bad.
If your car, my thing is this: if your car,
because I knew the guys, I would see them every night. We were towing for a while.
Ethan, if your car is on, you're not technically parked.
Yeah, and they kept trying to say 10 minutes they were parked there. I was like, no, you weren't. Like, it was at least 20, and then it took at least 15 for the dude to get here, bro. So
it was longer than 20 minutes. So you lied.
Fucking a cool thick minute.
35.
Damn near an hour at this point.
Yeah. So that shit had me a little quaked, and then again, I was like, I don't know, but I had to stay there the rest of the night too. But opposite effect is like last week I went to tow this fucking person, and they were super nice about it. This old Russian lady comes out and she's like, why didn't you knock on the door? And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know whose door's whose, which car's which, you know what I mean? And she's like, I get it. And I was like, you're nice, I like that. And then I felt bad. And this guy Hunter too, because I don't know why, but he doesn't like to do the job because, not do the job, but like when I'm like, all right, we got to tow this guy. He's like, oh no, don't tow him. I'm like, bro, they were the one who parked in the space that you're not supposed to park in. What you mean don't tow them, bro? They're stupid. They're fucking dumb.
I wouldn't tow him. That's just, you know? That's just me, you know.
Just the biggest op out there.
Bro, no, because...
He destroying families.
Well, the thing about it is...
Tony knows about the pain about getting towed.
If I don't do it...
He's like, fuck you.
If I don't do it and then the boss comes through and does it, I'm in trouble. Fuck them.
Right. Let the boss do it.
Because then it's like, Shaw, why didn't you see this?
I didn't see it. He must have just parked there.
All 4 of them.
He wasn't there when I did my patrol.
No, I kind of like the thrill too. It gives me a fucking little boost.
How would you feel if your car got towed?
You know what? Based upon my job, I wouldn't park in a red curb.
Shit, if you had to run inside, you would.
No.
Yes, you would.
Not based upon my job. I would not. I would know better now.
My thing is this. Nigga, you don't know if they have fucking security guards that just randomly pop up.
That's why you gotta be on 10 at all times. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay 10 toes down at all times.
And you're doing apartment complexes, bro. They never have parking, bro. Like,
no, that's the thing though.
That's what sucks. And your ass is over here towing them niggas.
No, because I don't tow if there's no spots. If there's no spots, I get it. But if there's fucking spots.
But my thing is this.
No,
there must have not been spots there in the beginning. That's why they parked there.
No, because that'd be like when I was there all night. Like because I don't tow you when I first see you. I tell you if I've seen you there for more than like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Then I'm like, yo, you're not quick. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be slick. Because look, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong.
He's a RoboCop.
Top flight. I'm top flight security of the world. But at the same time, we were talking about it where it's like security on end, bro, can be fucking boring. And I'm tired of watching movies. So if I gotta fucking get some cars, bro, fuck, bro, give me a thrill.
If Ethan's doing security at your complex, watch out for your car.
Watch the fuck
Because that
out,
nigga
dude.
will tow anything.
Yeah, I'll tow it. I've towed minivans, bro. Like, like I really don't give a
It's a
fuck.
packed full of car seats. Who gives
Yeah,
a shit?
bro. I
This
don't know.
nigga said you ain't go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, bro, and it's good. I fucking, you know what though? They always learn that lesson afterwards.
I would
guess
punch,
where they're
I would
not
punch
parked.
you in your mouth, bro.
Guess where they don't park.
I'm
know
like,
what I
you
mean?
fucking rent a cop, nigga, mink.
Nah.
You fucking towed my car, nigga. You can take the car, take that black guy too. Would you?
Nah, because I don't be getting out the car. No one's punching me.
Your ass was out the car when that Russian nigga was yelling.
Yeah,
at
that's
you.
when I was early into it.
My
you know
mom
what
got my last car towed by the apartment complexes, and I never got it back.
I mean? Well, your mom probably should have parked it in a spot. Like, that's for sure.
And she parked it in like the visitor parking, or not in the visitor parking. It was like the
See, and this is the thing too. The apartment complexes I go to, there are no assigned spots.
right.
So you can literally park anywhere.
That's first come first serve.
Yeah.
Or you can
And when
literally
I
get
see
fucked
people
out of
parked
the-
for half an hour in the fire lane and open spots near them, that's when I'm like, what's going on here, bud?
I'm like,
But now we have cameras in the
Well,
car
that's what I
too,
was
so
like
they
this.
see it before I do. Yeah.
Then-
And
They're like,
security-
beep,
You guys
you
don't
better
have
tow
anybody
that
at
car.
HQ watching your fucking cameras.
No.
Yeah,
That's for
they're over here on the
insurance
radio.
reasons.
They're over the radio. You better tow that car, Shelly. Yeah, that one right there. Mm-hmm.
You just hit the vape.
Nah. I can hit the vape in the car though, because you remember how you was like, oh, they start recording when you move up to your mouth. This one only does that when you're driving.
Yeah.
So if you're just
no,
parked,
it records all the time. You know.
no, yeah, it's recording all the time. But I guess somebody tried to snitch on someone about hitting the vape in the car, and my boss was like, "It's 10 hours of footage. There's no way we're gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
through
what I'm
and
saying.
see
It records-
one little hit.
It records
you know?
as soon as you turn the car on.
And I got to put a little thingy up. That
But I'm saying
signs me in.
it beeps when you take your hand off the wheel.
Mine doesn't.
When you take one hand off the wheel, that's when it beeps and it tells you.
Yeah, this one's not like set up that strict, thankfully, but. Cause I one hand drive and I be drinking my coffee. And
No,
shit.
I one hand drive too, and
Yeah.
I drink my water,
Yeah.
and then it'd be like beep beep beep, and I'm just like, bro, I'm about to fucking walk.
My shit. This
That'll
bitch
crash into a
talks.
fucking wall. Beep,
This
beep,
bitch
beep.
talks in my car. The camera talks like it's like a woman's voice, and she's like speeding or fucking following distance. That shit's annoying because I'm 14 cars away from somebody getting following distance. But my boss was like, just shrug that shit off. We're not looking at that.
That's when I'll be playing music like, hey, shut the fuck up.
No, bro, because like I don't know how idiots don't know how to drive,
Idiots.
bro. Idiots, bro. They keep crashing the company cars, bro. This motherfucker, bro. We had to do that meeting, right, about the whole crash car situation. There's this little fucking fuck stick I don't really like. He's like a white dude with a beard, short, little hair, fucking little buff, little swollen dude. And he's talking about how we're talking the next day about the meeting and about I'm like over here on the camp where it's like people should just fucking look and be careful. Like an accident, we haven't had any like accidents. They've all been due to like people not paying the fuck attention.
Like hitting.
You know,
things.
it's never like somebody hit them. That's different. Accidents happen.
Right.
But these motherfuckers are veering or fucking smacking into people and shit like that. So I'm over here saying we need to fucking drive smart. And then there's this kid going, no, he's like, how many percentage of these cars get in crashes? Maybe it's the car. Maybe. And then he's over here talking about how it's the seat's fault. That's why we're getting in crashes because.
Nigga, you seems like you crashed a
That's
car before.
exactly what the fuck I said. I was like, bro, you sound like you were the one who fucking crashed the whip. Like, shut up, bro. I was like, it is not the car's fault.
No.
This car has fucking beepers on the side when you fucking hit the thing. It's going to tell you, hey, someone's in your shit. And on top of that, if you still try to go, it's going to vibrate the fucking thing. Like, there are so many things in place so that you know. And he's over here like the mirror, the fucking bullshit. But no, he's talking all that shit about that. And I literally looked at him. I was like, bro, drive better. Like, just fucking, it's not the car's fault. Then he walks off. And I was like, oh, this fucking pussy.
Motherfucker.
Oh, no, because I asked my boss, I was like, so what's like the main fucking cause? What's happening here? Why are people crashing the cars? Is it people looking at their phones? Is people fucking, what's going on? And he goes, honestly, people just aren't paying attention. Like, and he starts talking about one situation. He's like, I saw one guy who fucking, you know, just wasn't really paying attention, went to merge and fucking hit somebody in the blind spot. And then this guy, he chimes in and he goes, the mirror didn't, he's like, I couldn't see him in the mirror.
Oh, it was that nigga?
No, he goes, I couldn't see him in the mirror. I still don't take blame for that. That's the car's fault. And then my boss goes, hey, that's between you and Adam, or you and Travis. And then this guy's fucking storming off. And I go, oh, so you crashed the car. And he's just walking off bad, bro. And Adam looked at me and he's like, you know, I'll never out anyone. I was like, bro, you didn't have to. He outed himself. Like, he just fucking outed himself right then and there. Fuck you.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, drive better. That's all you got to do. Drive better. Should we get into this game, boys?
I don't know. We kind of filmed the whole pod already.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I mean, we're fucking slimming down on time and shit.
Sounds like next week thing.
Yeah, I mean, the powder ain't going nowhere.
No.
You guys are weenies.
I'm just saying, how much content do we need? Like, do we really?
He's been planning this the whole time. Remember, you were like, what? Yeah. Tony told me before we got here, said, yeah, we'll record like a whole episode's worth, and then like we'll do the game at the end.
I told you.
And that way, if we have to cut it, we can cut it.
I told you I didn't want it too close to the end. That way, if it's not too bad, we could just suffer through the rest of the pod.
Yeah, it's not too close.
Sort of towards the end. That way, if it's fucking bad enough, we can cut it.
You gotta leave here soon.
Yeah, that's why we should get it started.
You gotta leave at 1:30.
No, 2. She's picking me up.
We might just save it for next week.
If we're gonna save it for next week, then you need to take a little bit right now.
Nah, dude.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now, because I'm not gonna be the only one to have taken it today, dude.
That's
so
crazy.
grape up. Either we could do it next week, and I'm fine with that. But you gotta take some now. That's the only.
Aaron's got to start this down the line.
All right, are you cool with doing it next week and taking a spoon now?
I don't give a fuck.
Boom. That's what the fuck.
Ice cream today.
No, you gotta wait for that ice cream.
All right, hey boys, this is some
Oh, we're
toxic.
doing it on camera. Might as well, yeah.
You thought I wasn't gonna film it?
I mean, you might as well take another one too.
I'm not gonna. No.
For the pod.
I just
You don't
finally
even-
got like
Yeah,
over it.
Start it down.
No, dude.
Start it down the
No.
You don't even care about the pod like that.
We'll start it at you. How about that?
No,
And
the
then
wrong
we'll go
side
down
of the
line.
fucking spoon, dude.
Fuck, nigga.
No,
This end had the powder on it too, so don't
breathe it
touch
in.
your don't touch your face.
Breathe it in, dude.
That's what I was trying to say,
Okay, well,
nigga.
spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Nigga, we're not doing a spoonful. You didn't even do a spoonful.
No, but you got it. Come on. You got it.
Aaron, bet you want to chase it with Tapatio.
Yo, this shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a big guy on the hotness, but this stuff did it for me. It tasted like metal.
You're using the wrong end.
No, that's the end we're using.
My hand on this because there's powder on this too. There's powder on that. Powder on that.
I'm not having that much.
That's
That's
about
as
what
much
I
as he
took.
That's
No,
as
no.
much as he took.
I'm gonna
No,
work a wet
dude.
finger on it. And
That's as much as he
Oh
took.
fuck! I don't care. I told you what I'm doing.
Put your fucking hand out, bro. Stop being a fucking vagina.
Come on.
Put your hand
Finger's
out.
wet, dude. I'm gonna
Put your hand out.
Just put it in his mouth, dude. Just get it in his mouth.
Put your hand out.
That's worse, honestly. Now lick your hand. What are you doing?
You better not drop that on the floor, bro.
Yeah,
You
the
better-
dogs.
You better eat it.
Come on.
Way more than you
Just,
had.
I know it's not, dude.
Standard tie that you had on your tongue.
You don't think I'm about to
I'm
do?
taking it with Aaron. Aaron, you taking that whole little scoop?
I got more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
All right, boys. I appreciate you guys for.
I haven't even
Hey,
talking in the mic.
and this isn't like you guys are just gonna take it and the episode's gonna end. Like this is gonna still. You gotta see the withdrawals here.
This nigga over here, not on camera. You gotta
Hey.
lick the spoon then.
How do you feel?
You gotta
What's going
lick the
through your
spoon.
mind right now?
Ethan, you're licking
it,
the
I got it.
spoon. Ethan, you're licking the spoon.
I'm not licking.
Yes,
this
you
one.
are.
I've already gone through the
Bro,
heat.
if we're gonna sit here on camera, taking the heat, you're gonna sit here and lick
Look,
the spoon.
he's
then.
trying to cheat.
I was gonna get that off my hand. I don't want to do it.
All right, go.
Go. The whole thing. No, that finger to
other
you,
one
dude.
too.
Fuck that finger.
other one too.
Take the fucking
Take the
finger,
other
dude.
one.
I don't need
Dude,
the
take
other
the
one.
fucking. Take the finger. Take
the
it.
other one, nigga.
Don't be a bitch.
Take the other
Ear
one.
to ear first, folks. I'm not gonna take the other
Take
one.
the
Take the
fucking
other
other
one.
one.
I'm
So
gonna
I can
take it
take
to
this
the
whole
si- I'm
thing.
gonna take
Take
it to
the
the
other
Take
one.
that one so you can take this whole thing. That was the plan. No, get your teeth and get that.
Nah, you got me fucked up. I'm not rubbing that on my teeth. I got what would come off. It ain't no friggin' thing. Whoa. Yeah, it does have that kick to it. You got anything for us?
Yeah. You want to look at some logos?
No, we got to save those for next week when we actually do the thing.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Oh, I do have a question, both of you.
My face has a heartbeat, so speak to me.
Drop the mic a little bit so down low. You know what I mean? At an angle.
Right.
There we go. What are 3 bad Will Ferrell movies?
I don't know.
I think Everything Must Go.
That's it. Yeah, that's a bad one.
I don't like it. You got any?
I don't know.
I don't know
any
who Will
movies.
Ferrell is.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but I can't fucking think of any movies like that.
See, all the movies I don't
You
like.
still
I
got some
don't-
more on your finger.
That's what I tried to tell him. He didn't take it.
He's
Try not to touch things with it.
you crying over there?
Yeah, this is funny.
You didn't touch your face, did you?
No.
All right, please don't.
I do got some on my lip though. I can feel that burn.
Do you have another 2? Oh, wait.
No, because the movies I don't like, I don't know.
What's one of your favorite things?
Weed.
I wanted something you could kind of describe here, you know?
Orange hairs. Sometimes a little bit of purple into it.
Good.
Not too leafy, but not too buddy.
You guys ready to go for another one?
No. I'm ready to go for a
It's not
spoonful of
bad,
ice
actually.
cream.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just got the tongue.
So tip of the tongue and the tongue and the tip. Tip and the tongue and the tongue and the tip.
Yep.
I don't know
It's
what
a little psychedelic.
Yeah.
I can see my heartbeat.
You got anything to promote? You guys made it down the gauntlet.
You know, check out my new special on all platforms.
That is.
What's it called?
I don't have a good name for it yet.
It's already out, though?
That's the whole title.
Oh, I don't have a good name for it yet.
Yeah.
I like that. No, thank you guys for watching. Tony, I want you to do this outro solely by yourself.
Goodbye. Yeah, what did you want?
I don't know.
Drop a comment, a like, a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Make sure to, even if you're not new here, probably hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here plenty of times before and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit it.
And sorry that there was no game this week, but tune in next week and you will see what is about to go
And
down.
Ethan will be in it.
Leave you on a cliffhanger.
And Ethan will be in it. And we're taking a spoonful of that shit next time.